LT Azrael wants you to sippy sip, Your Highness.
Add. Red_Vampiredom has rejoined the Sanguine Covenant at Tier 1. They've been a member for 25 months and are on a 23-month streak. All glory to the Dark Queen.
We're back. Hello, everybody. Hello, Keith. Hi, Squirrels. Hi, Red. Thank you so much for that sub, Red. Look at that, 23-month streak. That's beautiful. Hi, Doc, here early. Hi, Liz and Raston and Azrael and Katarina and Willis is here as well. And I think, is that everybody? Hi, everybody. How was everybody's day? I'm bushed again. I guess, yeah, that's just the way it goes after drives like today. I hate that I have to drive again tomorrow. I have to do my Tuesday route tomorrow. Hello, Glamourclaw. Work fucked you again. Fuck. I hate to hear that. They did buy you dinner, though. At least that's something. What'd they get you for dinner? Kinda. What did they kinda get you for dinner? 155 stream streak. Fucking beat that. That's beautiful. Hello. Good evening, Muthsera. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening to you, Sergio. You're here. You have tuna sandwiches. Hello, KG. That sounds great. Oh, I had a quesadilla not too long ago. One slice of pizza, nachos, and a leftover flan from a food truck the other day. Well, yeah, it's not nothing, I guess. Saw a video of a band playing on their official channel. I think you saw yourself crowd surfing. Nice. There I am, Gary. There I am. Just part of your weekdays. Factored into the equation. That means so much to me. What do you think about bananas? Bonnie and bananas. As long as there's peanut butter and mayo on there, squirrels, you know I'm game. You know I'm game. Hello. Back to Balmora. The light here is too orange. I need to fix this up. The light here is a little orange. Don't you think? I tried to make it a little more natural lighting in here, but it looks a little orange. Streams and Tokon, it's great. It's got some terrible Steam reviews. Does it have like a lot of bloat or something in there, KG? What's going on with those Steam reviews? It's great. That's the last retail game you're ever going to buy on PS5 digitally. Fair enough. Yeah. In Icarus, to unlock bananas, you have to do a mission named Abe Escape. Good. Peanut butter, bananas and mayo. Yeah, that's our traditional. I'm like worried to try this. What happens if I... Yeah, that's cursed. Because it changes my chest. Yeah. Let's see. Where's my... It changes my chest. Here's our traditional sandwich. I hope this doesn't take my shorts off or anything. There we go. That's the traditional castle sandwich. This makes you happy because it implies people other than you and Slump Neko remember Ape Escape. Yeah, this is weird. I've got... okay. Let's respawn. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, respawn. There we go. Okay. PC version has some super unoptimized anti-cheat software that drives the CPU usage up, so that's why, on top of Sony's bullshit, so that's why people are like, this is unplayable. Okay. But you're enjoying it for, like, besides that stuff, you think it's pretty cool? Also, they're just rhyming for no reason. They know. They gotta know, right? You're not afraid of it? Just surprised. The mayo adds a little tang. That was that's like comfort food for me. That was like growing up food. Arc system works cooked. They cooked. Yeah, I choose to believe that they know. Yeah, you would do Darwinian things for a fat Subway sandwich. What do you usually get? Honestly, I actually usually get a tuna sandwich, even though the tuna salad at Subway is cursed and weird. I tend to get that. Wouldn't get it right now though. Who knows where they're getting their lettuce? They probably got the Dookie lettuce like everybody else. Knows better than to partner with Sony in the future. Yeah, I hope everybody starts to figure out that mayo on the outside of your sandwiches, then you put it in the forming grill. That's correct, squirrels. That's how you make a good grilled cheese. Yep. Avatar fighting game. Is there an Avatar fighting game? It sounds like it would be cool if it was in the hands of good studio. It sounds like it would be cool. Get the Black Forest ham. Never do lettuce. Cucumber, tomato, banana peppers, pickles. Yeah, I'm always like, however many pickles you can cram on there. It looks pretty cool. Yeah. Oh no, it has a sex pest in its dev team though. No, fuck. Can't have anything in this bitch of a world, can you? Oh man. Ain't that some shit? Well. Oh well. Oh god. So I don't know why gas prices were down today. Because to all appearances, there's nothing more open about the Strait of Hormuz than there was a week ago. But oil prices were down, gas prices at the pump were down today. So I filled that shit up. It was not the Avatar project with AI though. That was the new show. Yeah, which may have been just an. Yeah, I don't know. I kept seeing conflicting accounts as to whether it was used in the show or if it was just some random person's slide or either way, bad luck. Bad luck, and it undermines your credibility big time. Hi, Chompy Riley. How you doing? AAA fighting games is cooked, not because of bad games, but bad devs. That's a fact. Yep. All those are just proven. I don't know who can fucking keep up, you know? Who knows? Who knows? There's a cool VR game that's pretty much an earth-bending fighting game. That sounds cool. What's that called? That would be fun. Yeah, throw rocks at each other. Yeah. Neat. Yeah, I don't know. Last I saw, it was like people debating how much AI was probably used in the new show, but like that slide was garbage. That slide looked like who let that into their presentation? Doesn't anybody actually look over these things? You know, Mike Z is on the Avatar dev team. He infamously sec pested. Oh, that guy, the Skullgirls, the person who pested the Skullgirls team. That sucks. Some asshole on the internet said, actually, this is just from an art book and not from the team making the show. And then someone from the show said, yeah, that was us actually. But it was just an intent. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not into it, I guess. Either way. No, thank you. Oh, it was just an intern. Yeah. Rumble is the name of the VR earthbending game. Yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. If I had VR, I guess it would sound fun, but I don't have VR. So, but someday, maybe when I have a nice big studio, a bigger studio with like a place to put up some of those, like, what do you call them? The like lighthouse AR VR trackers and shit. And then I can like, maybe I'll get a standing desk and one of those big exercise balls to sit on. People do some insane shit, I bet. Like they can fly. Nice. That sounds like a great way to send yourself out a window or put your head through a television, I think, is what it sounds like to me. Yeah, what did y'all get into today? Did you have a good one? I did nothing but drive. I did nothing but drive. A desk where you can put more monitors side by side and not one like 35 feet away, basically in another room. It's right here, Bones. It's right here. There's one here and there's one right here. Here and here, here and here. It's not 35 feet away. It's not. It's right here. I could just stack them vertically, though. I could have like 6. I could have like 6 monitors, like 2, 4, 6. Allegedly. 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 Just spam discs if you're lame. Yeah, nah. Use the cool stuff. Makes you miss that really cool Magic Battle Royale game, Spellbind or something like that. That one was cool as hell, KG. Yeah, I remember that one. It was kind of stressful to play because it was, one of those, it was a PvP like shooter at the end of the day, but the spells were really cool. You were so beat down today. You had a delivery to get done with everything else. You weren't done with work until 4:30 or so. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yeah, this is a long one. Thankfully, tomorrow's route is short, but then I've got to go do family stuff immediately after my route. So tomorrow feels like it's going to be a long day, even though it should feel like a short one. And it's usually a day I don't have to drive. So I'm grumpy about it. SpaceX did not, in fact, crater today, which is sad. It is still cratered from last month. It's still like 30% down from where it was last month. So it wasn't the bloodbath that we were hoping for, but hopefully. The only other Battle Royale game you really loved, like that was Rumbleverse. That one was cursed by being an epic game. That was not Fartnote, indeed. Yeah, what was it called? Do you remember if it was called, what was it called? Spellbound or something? Something like that. Something like that. Hi, Bunny. How are you doing? What else we got in the news? AI creates never before seen virus. Stop the world, please. I'd like to get off. This is my stop. Spell break. That was it. Spell break. That was it. Yep. That's the one. How's the kiddies? Yeah. Never played Rumbleverse. Did play Spell break. I've honestly been, the more people keep posting about EverQuest Legends, the more I kind of want to give it a try. Maybe I'll see what it takes and if it costs money. I don't know. I guess I'll look into what it takes this weekend and see. Maybe we can try some EverQuest Legends next week or something. Since I was reminded last night that there are other games than Abiotic Factor. You are a little tired? Then take the nap. And then fire the missiles. The Russian jump game was a cromulent battle royale. Russian jump game. Never heard of it. Yeah. It's $20 for EverQuest Legends. Damn, that's kind of pricey. That's kind of pricey. Hello again, Ray. How are you doing? Eventually a monthly sub for EverQuest Legends. Fuck, nah. No. Eventually. Hmm. You have a clip from your PNG tuber days of you doing a spinning pod driver in Rumbleverse, shouting WWF like a little kid watching Randy Savage. Nice. Okay. So it was a wrestling game, I guess. How you doing, Bunny? How you doing, Ray Pierre? How you doing, Rig? There are indeed more than one game. I've heard. And so maybe I should try. Okay, but I don't know if it's gonna if they're gonna try to charge me a monthly fee. I don't know that I'm gonna poke my head into that. Doing okay, but homework card, webpage, almost done. Let's fucking go. Hell yes. I love to hear that. Russian Jump game is a battle royale that plays like Mario 3. Okay. Huh. Wrestling battle royale game. Basic idea is the same. Be the last player standing, but with a wrestling slant. That's a cool idea. Yeah. That's true. I can always play Mina the Hollower. Squirrels is right. You were kind enough to get that for me, and I should give it a whirl. You're quite right. You're quite right. It was too cool an idea. It couldn't last. I don't know why. I think there was another couple cool primary wins. I think there's a trans person won some primary somewhere. But I kind of forgot to write that in my notes. Hello, Phoebe. How are you doing tonight?
You call it luck. I call it years of careful panicking.
That's true. Monthly sub for EverQuest Legends. I'll see that and raise you. Play PSU private servers for free. Indeed. Dark Messiah on the shelf, shedding a tear. Oh, wetting the dust around it. You're right. We do have options, don't we? Mina the Hollower, Dark Messiah. And those are the only other two games. But then you have to play fucking Phantasy Star. The character creator I could spend probably days in. I reckon. I'll just spend days in the character creator. World of Phantasy Star Online lasts for an eternity. That original trailer for the game wasn't lying. It wasn't lying. Yeah. I have already spent a fair amount of time in that character creator at some point. Let's see what else we got. Looking at this news, it's all grim and dim. I don't know if y'all saw El Sayed say when some CNN guy was interviewing Abdul El Sayed about JD Vance's attack on him. He was like, that Peter Thiel's boy, that Peter Thiel's boy with his Ohio charisma. I was like, damn. Oh shit, he's here for blood. Hi, Farah-san. How you doing? Should try The Last Phoenix demo. Okay, The Last Phoenix. What's that one about? About the dietitian who is telling everyone in the White House to only eat steak and sauerkraut doesn't wipe his ass. I did hear that. Yeah, he apparently takes 6 to 7 second dumps. What, like, no wipe. And he described them as, and I quote, almost orgasmic. So, I guess he's living his best life, right? Yeah, no, that's the one, nearly orgasmic. Okay, to paraphrase. Yes, he said nearly orgasmic. Yep. What a guy. I could have a bowel movement behind a sheet at a dinner party in the corner of the room and nobody would know. Sir, we'd know. You see the news link I posted in Discord? Oh, yeah, somebody got their Yowie license plate yanked. Let me reread it because I was in a daze. Let's see where in the newsroom. I'm in the newsroom. Where did it go? I swear it was here earlier. I thought I saw it in the newsroom. But I don't see it now. Where the heck did it go? It's gone. And Northern Journey, that's true. Yeah, gonna hose that fucking building down when this administration's out. I think we just gotta burn it, salt it. Oh, it's in the astral. I'm a ding dong. I knew I saw it. Yeah. Okay, what do we got? Scroll up. Texas news, of course. Rescinds influencers. I heart Yowie license plate. Come on. This is absolutely unacceptable, said Amber further in the video. Whatever Karen filed the complaint, just know when I come back stronger. Holds up another plate that says, boy, kisser. We have determined the pattern I heart Yowie violates state policy as it may be viewed as indecent, the letter states. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Come on. Oh, Texas. Did you hear that there was a guy who also left a voicemail? I just reskeeted something about the guy who left a voicemail for the governor that was like, I don't know which of you sons of bitches locked my anime, but I'm gonna stab all you sons of bitches if you don't unblock my anime. Here's I Heart Yowie. You're in the right place. Hi, Silent Poppies. How you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, Texas, the free speech state. Yep. Yep. Including their fragile egos. It's true. Yeah, the anime threat thing. Yeah, unfortunately they did. I mean, the man did nothing wrong. Man's in the right. But yeah, he has unfortunately been arrested for making threats. The dietitian promoting steak and sauerkraut in the White House was was it a satirical tweet? Was it? Oh, did we fall for it? Ah, shit, Panko. All right, good catch. Maybe we fell for a onion or something. Shit, because that was so believable though. Like that's the fucking thing. You can't write satire that you wouldn't be like, oh yeah, they definitely would say that. Yeah, if you look at them wrong, oh God, yeah, God forbid you show up and protest a data center. They'll haul you away in chains. It's amazing. Steak and sauerkraut's a diet you can get behind. Yeah. I'll get something moving, that's for sure. It's probably referring to that one bill that's probably targeting hentai under the guise of illegalizing child defects. Yeah, 100%. Unfortunately, all of these things.
Your Majesty.
Say they're for one thing, and then all they're
Mom.
for is collecting your private data on the internet. Oh my goodness, it's Mrs. Moth Mom. Hello, Moth Mom. How are you doing? Welcome in, friends. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome to the beautiful city of Balmora. Hi. Welcome in, friends. How are you doing tonight, Moth Mom? I hope you had a lovely outfit. Thank you. I went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over here in Vardenfell. So we had to show our Dunmer spirit. Steak and sauerkraut are good foods, but they shouldn't be your only. It's sometimes food. It's not all the time food. Yeah, what were y'all getting into tonight, Raiders? I hope you had a lovely Thursday. I hope you had a lovely stream. Supposed to download an app for college now that you're on Linux. Things will be difficult. Uh-oh. Hi, Ellie. How you doing? You're playing Dragon Age for the first time, the first one? What origin did you start with? The OG Dragon Age is fucking great. I have like one or two notes about it, but it is so good. The origins, yes. You're a human mage. That's a fun start. That's an interesting start. Yeah. All locked up in your little tower. I'm Morrowinding very good. Thank you. Yeah, I've got the spirit. Somebody deploy a cliff racer quick. The Last Phoenix is a roguelite action platformer where you go stronger when you die. You play a goblin with the power of reincarnation fireballs. That's cool. Okay. You'll be disappearing in a moment, but I'll be back later. Sounds good, Ellie. We'll be right here. There we go. Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. Layak is riding in on a cliff racer. No Layak tonight. We're letting Layak have the night off. Squirrels, you can't fool me. You can't fool me. You must lurk. Thank you for coming by, Mrs. Mothmom. Welcome in, Raiders. We are going to get into some Morrowind in a little bit once we're done yapping about the news. Nothing will go wrong. Yeah, in Morrowind, weather's so nice. The locals are so particular. Yeah, RFK Jr. has started a cooking show. Oh, God. Oh, God. What does he cook? Just roadkill that he finds on the drive to the studio? He's just like, oh, that skunk. I'm gonna cook that skunk. Oh, lordy. Ma, that adds layak to Morrowind. You're cooking. You're cooking. The brainworm diet. Yep. You just ate liberal babies. I'm positive he's eaten a hitchhiker at some point. Like, you cannot convince me RFK Jr. has not eaten a hitchhiker. He looks not a day older than 300, and he breathes backwards, too. I've noticed a lot of people in the Trump administration seem to. They've all got RFK, like a weird RFK Jr. voice, which by no means is a sign of somebody's moral character. Lots of people have breathing conditions or things like that, but it is kind of weird how many of them all have RFK Jr. voice. I wonder what's going on. Starting to show us pores how to stretch our budgets. Oh no. Oh no, what's he gonna gentrify? Oh no. Yeah. Get everybody eating the organ meats, I guess. Liver. No, my liver. Yeah. Well, that's fascinating. I bet it'll be just delicious stuff that he cooks up for sure. Well, that people do eat roadkill in rural areas out of necessity, but there are very strict safety rules about it. That's true. I learned about in Canada. Pango, I don't think you were telling. I think Bunny may have been telling me about this. That there's places where if a deer gets hit, you get on a. Was this you, Bunny, telling me about this? Where you will have there's like a phone tree where you will get called and be like, "Yo, there's a fresh deer. There's a deer." Like, and you're the lucky one. You get to go get the deer. I can't remember who was telling me about that. Hi, Cat Bag. How you doing? Fried chicken livers with onions are tasty. It wasn't Bunny. Who was telling me about that? It was somebody who was living in Alaska at some point or something. And there was a program. There was some kind of program. I don't know. It wasn't you, but that does happen out here. Yeah. It's fascinating. Yeah, but RFK is getting the like gnarlier the better. Like he's taking it, he's pulling it out. He's like fighting vultures for it, the stinkier the better. RFK Jr. is a Nepo baby who wouldn't know how to cook on a budget. Indeed. No punchline. That's it. That is true, Lotus. That is true. But he will carve off like an animal's, like what did he drive back with? Or like, didn't he drive back? What was the animal's head? It was like a piece of a whale or something, right? How'd the email combo from last night go? If you're at liberty to say, it was very cordial, and I'll update y'all. I'll update y'all about it off stream, I think. It was very cordial and actually very productive. Best to yeah. He got off a raccoon wiener. Yeah, that's true. My grandmother always wore a raccoon wiener as a necklace. It's called the baculum, the thing you see often in. Well, not that often in the South anymore, but like old folks in the South liked wearing. It was like a raccoon penis bone was just a lucky thing to wear. It was a killer whale, beluga, something like that. Yeah. I don't think it was a killer whale. The baculum. My grandmother had a lucky baculum that she'd take with her. I don't know if it was lucky for cards because she was a card player. Isn't that the actor from Quantum Leap? Yeah, Scott Baculum. Yeah. Does he get scrapped for having a law in the books that specifically states you can eat roadkill? Yeah. But it means but it's there so the cops can't harass you for it. No, that is good. That is legitimately a good law. As like odd as it sounds to city slickers, like it's a good law. Why do you want the penis bone? I don't know. It's just lucky. The reason you know what a baculum is, yeah, got weirded out for a moment. Yeah, the raccoon penis bone, Scott Bakula. Yeah, it's actually kind of weird that humans don't. It's pretty rare for mammals to not have a baculum. Do you recognize that RFK is grabbing super gross stuff off the road for sure? As you hear a lot of redneck-related stigmas come along with that judgment. Oh, well, you won't find it here. That's for sure. Yeah. No, that man's scraping up something that ain't fit for human consumption for sure. The Mention 20 where they play as Stoats in Watership Down reference story, the grandma Stoat had a baculum walking staff. That's wild. Yeah, they're funky curved bones. Your uncles were all hunters. A lot of the part of that family lived in the backwoods, so roadkill deer was actually not uncommon. Yeah, I think one of your cousins was animal control. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Oh, I've lived in the country long enough. For sure. For sure. All this talk about roadkill and eating organ meat reminds you need to double check when your butcher license expires. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. Process that shit. Get some venison. Get some venison sausage. She was played by Erika Ishii. Ooh. Yeah. Any man who takes his grandbabies to swim in raw sewage needs to be hit with a cartoon mallet repeatedly. He did do that. He did do that. Yeah. Yeah. He is of all of the Trump administration, he is emblematic of what I mean when I say that they are all like Captain Planet villains. Like he embodies that spirit of like like a villain whose personality is like, I love sludge. I'm gonna turn the whole world into sludge. Like he just has that vibe, you know? One of the few apes that don't have a baculum for some reason, yeah. You're a licensed kosher and halal butcher. Roadkill cannot be kosher or halal. That does strike me as probably true. Yeah. Seen a collection of animal penis bones? One of those teehee, isn't this dirty and taboo thrills for that person? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why. They fell. I guess I can imagine why they fell out of fashion. But yeah, they're like a thing that older folks in the South like. It was just a thing that folks would wear for luck. I wish I knew what happened to my grandmother's necklace. I wish I knew who had it. I would have loved to have inherited it. They them pronouns and played a character in the sequel to Tsushima. Oh yeah, caused a bunch of terminally. Oh god, they flipped out. Yeah. Absolute powerhouse. And just took nobody's shit about Tsushima. I'm glad that studio seemed to stand by them. RFK Def has a backbone. I just don't know what the original owner was. Yeah, no, indeed. Yeah, hello, Blicky Blakes. How you doing? They hated Yote for some reason. Yeah. That's the one. Hi, Blicky Blanks. How was your day? You glad that you're done with the design of the webpage? Fill in info for 32 art pieces? It's gonna be hell. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, just do them in batches.
Darth_Elion wants you to sippy sip.
Oh, thank you so much for that hydrate. Look, both Ratbag and Grigori decided to clock in tonight. I don't know why they broke last night. So many government people right now, it's cartoonishly evil. Like, I thought I've been disabused of this notion that I had for a long time of like villains ever needing to have any kind of nuance in their motivations. Sometimes it literally is just like, I love money because it stinks so good. And it's like literally that's the level of motivation of these folks. I'm gonna enjoy it though, because most of the personal notes are just full of you chatting. Yes. Is the alternate universe where humans have the baculum what we do with it if I had